Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, Facebook family, friends, and YouTube subscribers, um, Twitter followers. It's July 17th, 28th, and year is 2018 at 5:21 p.m. Before I get started on my rant, I wanted to make sure that I picked up, tell y'all that I picked up this game, for the Nintendo Switch. It's called Sonic Mania Plus. It's also for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, the physical version. I've been waiting on the physical version for quite some time, and because first of all, I hate digital distribution because it's not digital. The digital versions are not tangible, and there's too many things about digital distribution that just plain sucks. Which is why I like to buy some of these. My favorite one being Shaq Fu and a Legend Reborn. It's my one of my all-time favorite games. So I don't like, yeah, I don't really like digital distribution all that much. In fact, I hate digital distribution with a passion. It's mainly because first of all, digital distribution started with um people pirating movie. It originally started with people pirating movies and formatting it so that way it would be sold. So formatting it so that way it would be distributed digitally. Back in the earlier 2000s, digital distribution. Downloading stuff. I originally downloaded some of my songs that I listened to earlier. Some of the songs I heard. Some of them I downloaded through LimeWire. But of course, um, my uncle said called me a pirate because the piracy. Um, some people, especially in the retro gaming community, they don't have any choice. So they download the ROMs, ISOs, and things like that from various different websites. Um, um, downloading game is only you're literally entering a gray area because who wants to enter a like who wants to like the only problem that these musicians, the record companies, the movie, the Hollywood, the studios and stuff like that, like Screen Gems, digital. I mean, Lionsgate, Warner Brothers, Amblin Entertainment, all that. They decided to distribute their movies via digital distribution, and also shows. So they decided to distribute. So the movie. So the producers behind the people. So the producers. The publishers of these um TV shows, movies, and the labels, the record labels for audio CDs. They decided to go for digital distribution. Yeah, they decided to go for digital distribution because, people are doing digital. The people are like downloading stuff now. So to counteract piracy, they decided to do digital distribution for where it gives you where if you pay a fee, like if you pay a fee like on Google Play and stuff like that, it'll give you access. It'll give you access to whichever movie or TV episode you want to, for a small fee. And digital distribution is basically a band aid. Yeah, digital distribution is basically a band aid. To help uh to help soothe the pain of the effects of piracy. Pretty much all this digital distribution is basically a band aid or a pain relievers to soothe the pain. Um, it's similar to like Advil and stuff like that. I ended up having to take pain relievers and antibiotics for my earache because I have an ear infection. I have like this. So I have an ear infection on this ear. Um, it's slowly subsiding, and pretty soon I'm gonna go ahead and make it's gonna go away soon. But like, goddamn, it's excruciating. I had to take like pain pills and stuff like that. Well, digital distribution is basically medicine to help soothe the pain. That's why I liken it to. But what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on with you people? Embracing digital distribution. like it's the next big thing in gaming technology, because digital distribution slowly but surely killed off major stores like Blockbuster, major chains that we're not going to be able to see again, like Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, major retail stores that specialize in movies and movie rentals. Um, so yeah, you would be hard pressed. You'd be hard pressed if you would be so hard pressed if you go to Google search and search Hollywood Video, and you actually find a Hollywood, you actually search like Blockbuster. Blockbuster is a dying business right now. It's probably already dead. Digital distributions that all digital distribution killed off basically killed off Hollywood Video, Sam Goody, and Blockbuster. Various rental stores. Yeah, various rental stores. I know of a shop that has a small collection of VHS tapes. That's in Bundix Lake, which is not far from my grandfather's camp. Like in the Sugartown area. I mean, most people don't have a choice but to pirate stuff because, uh, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you like a little bit. Let me tell you something big. A bit, one of the biggest secrets that they don't want you to know. That most media pirates don't want you to know. Poverty. Poverty sucks because it's just. I mean, piracy is one of the after effects of poverty. Because they want to see they want to see a TV show. Some people stream stuff online these days on these websites. I mean, Japanese porn is very easy to stream, like online and stuff like that. You would have to. It's very easy to stream online. All you gotta do is search for certain websites that allow you to do it. Because it's weird how Japanese pornography is distributed in Japan. Some of it doesn't, and a large chunk of it does, and I'd say about 75% of the pornography sold in Japan is not sold. It doesn't make it stateside. Games usually don't make it stateside, so you would have to import the games. If it's a Japanese exclusive game, I would rather import it. Yeah, I would rather import it as opposed to downloading the stuff digital, downloading the stuff from a shady website that's known for viruses being passed around for peer-to-peer file sharing and stuff like that. I mean, I did it for peer-to-peer file sharing while I was 15 years old. Trust me on this one. It sucked. Viruses, yeah, peer-to-peer file sharing is how viruses is one of the main things that one of somehow viruses spread. Um, there's so much poverty here. Like there's so much poverty here in Louisiana. Trust me on this one. I've already been here. I've already been living in Louisiana long enough to know just how much poverty. I've been in Louisiana long enough to be able to tell you tales of some of the stuff that happens while you're in poverty. When you happen to be stuck in whenever you stuck in a low income situation where you're receiving next you're where you're getting scraping by paycheck to paycheck, stuff like that. And yeah, it's gotten to the point where it's gotten to the point where uh it's not where yeah, there's so much. Yeah. You know how black people are so mired in despair. I mean, people are just like so mired in despair. They're so yeah. Many of them are going to be stuck in poverty their whole lives. That's why and many of them just give up and then mooch off of the government. Yeah, people on welfare. Yeah, people on welfare that really should not be. Um, people on welfare that really should not be. Especially, yeah, you know who, what, I mean, I consider poverty to affect ethnic groups. Yeah, poverty strikes all ethnic groups. And yeah, trust me, I've downloaded music via peer to peer file sharing before. I also downloaded a few movies or two. Just one movie or two. And that's how much poverty sucks. Um, and then digital distribution is just a band aid. Where you can actually view it on your on your computer, uh, tablet, or other devices such as a smartphone. They're so fucking yeah, people are so fucking lazy. That's why I'm gonna put $100 in my savings account, and I'm gonna keep putting money in my savings account. So that way I'm gonna keep putting money in my savings account. So that way I'll be able to buy stuff easily. Okay, it's like 207, right? It's 22:11 right now. But you get the point. I mean, these companies are responsible for putting out the films, movies, television shows, video games, and music, books. They, for some reason, wanted to go and do stuff to help mitigate the effects of digital on online on piracy, digital piracy. So they decided to, okay, since everybody's downloading stuff these days, we're gonna go ahead and make a market out of it, towards where we're gonna enable people to basically download whatever it is that they want for a fee. For a fee, a small fee. You got stuff like Netflix, Hulu, YouTube is starting to be in the, YouTube is starting to take part in the digital distribution craze. iTunes started the digital distribution thing a long time ago. Where you can download individual songs or even a full album for a fee. Yeah, remember that? Yeah, remember that shit? Yeah, digital distribution sucked big time because, well, it sucks big time because it killed off Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, Sam Goody, um, and all kinds of stores and things like that. That's specializing in specializing in the sale and rental of DVDs. Back when I was growing up, they did video. That yeah, they did. They had we had VHS. Can't remember shit about Betamax or anything ridiculous like that. Laserdisc, what have you. But I mean, uh, Best Buy's taking a huge. Yeah, Best Buy takes a huge hit. But I don't think it's affecting Best Buy that much because you go except for Best Buy's not selling music CDs anymore. You would have to go to like Target, things like that. But Target and no. These people just don't. Yeah, these people just don't give a fuck about. Yeah, the people who pirate things, they just don't give a fuck. Either they're in poverty or they're just pirating pirating their stuff because they can. So hopefully physical media will make a comeback because Nintendo is starting to make a comeback with cartridges such as this one, game cards, which is about the same size as SD cards. They feel that flashing them onto flash media is cheaper than making ROM cartridges and things like that. Um, yeah. Physical media is starting to make, yeah, cartridges are starting to make a comeback. Because of course it's flash cartridges because it's cheaper to make and manufacture as opposed to optical media, which optical media suffers from disk rot. Trust me, I've already suffered from, I've already dealt with disk rot once or twice or three times or however or I'm probably gonna end up dealing with it however many times that yeah, disk rot is a new phenomenon. Yeah, it's a new phenomenon that's affecting gamers who game on PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation who game on the systems that use optical media such as Wii U, Dreamcast, Saturn, things like that. Physical media, yeah, optical media, yeah, optical media is physical media is basically an old man now. Basically like an old man now. But yeah, cartridges are making a comeback. I mean, the Nintendo Switch is the only system that I know of, other than the Nintendo 64, that uses it. But instead of ROM, it uses a flash media. But so yeah, another reason why digital distribution sucks is storage space on your systems. If I were to do digital distribution only, if I were to do digital distribution only, I would have to. Yeah, I would have to purchase a big enough at micro. I would have to purchase a big enough SD card just to store my games on. Like now they're coming out with one. Now they're coming out with 128 gigs of storage for the Nintendo Switch, or 500 gigs, whatever, 1 terabyte or something like that. And let me tell you, these micro SD cards are getting expensive. Sometimes micro SD cards fail. Trust me on this one. Trust me on this one. Trust me, I ran into a couple of situations where I had an SD card fail. I had a situation in which an SD card, which a mostly micro SD cards, for that matter. So they're basically producing micro SD cards for cheap, and then they're selling, and then they're uh, cheap Chinese made quality materials, and then they're selling it, and they're relying on on the slave labor that goes on in China, but they mark up the prices like it's made here in the United States of America. That sucks. Everything's made in China these days. Well, anyway, I'm gonna be out. Anyway, I gotta be out of here. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta go. Yeah. I gotta take a break from making videos right quick. So I gotta attend to my pot analysis because I have a feeling that it's gonna flare up again. I have it on an awkward spot. But I'll tell you about it later. Um, yeah, everybody keeps saying digital distribution. Yay! Motherfucker, you motherfucker. Yeah, motherfuckers, you just don't get it, do you? Well, anyway, this is Jerome. This is JJ, and I'm signing out. Take care, and if you have any thoughts on digital distribution and its effect on stores that specialize in physical media, leave me a comment down below and tell me all about it. I'm gonna share this video on. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna once this gets uploaded, I'm gonna share it on Twitter and Facebook. I'm gonna learn how to make title cards and things like that. Click like if you like the video. If you want to check out, if you checked out my library of previous videos, you can go ahead and do so, and you can go ahead and subscribe. Check out what I got there. And for those of you that are defending digital distribution, good luck with that. Anyway, take care, everybody.